Hey y'all, and happy Monday. It's your girl UC Kayla in a different location because I told y'all my schedule changed, so I'm at work. But I wanted to go ahead and do this hot topic video, guys. We're gonna get all the way into it, but before we do, if you have not already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Remember to like, comment, and share if you like the content, y'all. This one is going to be short and sweet because I don't want to hold y'all. It's a Monday video. It's not an episode review, but this has been a pressing topic, guys, and it's about to come to a head this Wednesday. So BET released their 30-second trailer for this upcoming Wednesday night's episode, and there is a clip of Karen saying to Sabrina, who's sitting in her salon chair, like, oh, he always does this, he sleeps around, and then, you know, when he gets tired of him, he comes back. Essentially, that's what she said to Sabrina, maybe not word for word. But here's my question, y'all. Do y'all really think that Karen believes that Fatima is just a fling for Zach? Or is she saying that to make herself feel better? Has she lied to herself that much that she's starting to believe it? Is she that delusional? Y'all tell me what you think in the comments. And of course, I'm about to share my opinion. So, a little background to support my opinion, which of course does not make it a fact. But I feel like in season 2, at the end of season 1, actually, Karen decides to part ways from Zach. She ends things with Zach, even though he didn't want to initially, and she's trying to move forward with Aaron. Like, seriously. Then, yes, she still does have some feelings about Zach and stuff, and she's honest about that with Aaron, but she's doing it in a way that she's trying to, like, work through it and move on. So the question is, when did Karen stop trying to move on? And I honestly feel like, so there was the credit card situation, y'all remember, in the middle of season 2, where Karen thought that Zach stole all that money and charged it to her credit card. She went up to the job. You remember Danny let her in on the plane and she pimp slapped Zach and was like, I don't care about your grandfather's stuff, all that. I hate that I met you. Okay, at that point, she obviously was still trying to move on past Zach, because then the girls were like, you're going to feel bad about this. She's like, you know, I don't care about him in that way anymore. I just want my money. Even once she found out that it was not Zach, I felt like maybe there was a little remorse for the way she handled it, but not so much as far as the hopes of their relationship. To me, what seemed to change it was she had met Fatima when they went out to that like cocktails and dinner in season 2, but she didn't know Fatima was Fatima. Like, in that instance, she even did Fatima's hair, and she still didn't know that Fatima was Fatima as far as with Zach. When she saw Zach and Fatima in the supermarket at the end of season 2, I think that's when it started to take a turn, because instead of Zach treating it with her like, oh, it was no big deal, instead of Zach treating Karen like, you know, Fatima is no big deal, or trying to explain to her, he was on Fatima's side, like, hey, let's leave, I'll explain this to you. He didn't come running to Karen's aid. And then as season 2 spilled over into season 3, like the first episode, remember, Zach does go to Karen's apartment and gives her some money. And she tries to bring up what happened in the closet. And he's like, you know, that's just what it was. But I'm not, you know, like, we're not going backwards. So then I think that's when it started to take a turn for Karen. It was really, to me, it's more of a jealousy thing of, okay, he always pines after me. He always wants to come back. I can always have some type of control over his heart, emotions, and life in some sense. And now he doesn't need me anymore. You know, he's clinging to somebody else. And then in season 3, episode 5, when Zach goes to the salon to talk to Karen, and he's like, I'm going forward. Fatima showed me something that I've never seen before. I'm going forward with like all my heart. Then I really feel like the jealousy amped up a notch, because she's like, wait, what you mean she showed you something? You know, she didn't say that, but you could read it like it was all over her grill. So that's my opinion, y'all. I don't think that Karen thinks Fatima is a fling. I don't think she thinks this is a temporary situation. I think that this is a jealousy thing, and I feel like her putting this out there like that is like a coping mechanism for her, which I did say on Twitter. And if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me at thatgirlKaylaD. But y'all, please light up the comments for this one. I really want to know what you think, because it's just like, no, Karen, you don't think that. Because even when Zach thought he had Helena pregnant in season 1, he wasn't going through these lengths with her, even though he was concerned and was going to claim the baby. So it's just like, Karen, you don't possibly think, because you always want to say you know Zach, you know Zach, you know Zach. You don't possibly think Fatima's a fling. You know it's the real thing. And that's why she's so threatened and so pressed. And that's my opinion. Have yours, and y'all let me know what you think. And just a short blurb at the end, guys, since I'm about to let you go. I just want everyone on my channel to know my stance on these keys, y'all, because they are going in on Facebook groups and stuff like that. And I'm just like, why are we arguing about these keys? And I tweeted that as well. It's just like, what other keys would Zach have had? And I said this in jest, but I'm being serious. Like, he didn't own anything. He lived in her house and he drove her car. And I believe there were 2 keys on the ring. So I'm like, y'all, it's not rocket science. And yes, Tyler Perry shows are full of moving details that change. And even if you watch the show closely, something could change because he changed it. But I'm just like, y'all, we ain't finna argue about these keys now. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to throw that in there. Y'all let me know what you think. Thanks for joining me this Monday. Sorry I'm at work on my lunch break, but I really wanted to get this video out. I want to be consistent with you all, and sometimes I may not be able to pre-record like I did last week, and you might have to join me you know, in my little quiet space at work. But we're gonna get through this, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you Thursday for Wednesday's episode review. Bye, guys.